made a video. Kind of lost the. Oh god damn it! Fucking kids outside. No, I'd lost the inspiration for making videos. If I'm honest, just turn the volume up. But I thought I'd come back and just talk over some footage of me drawing. Already spent 30 seconds just rambling about shit. But no, I guess here I kind of got a paper texture, scanned a piece of paper. Added some grey, like a mid-tone grey. Overlay over the top, turn it to 50%, and then merge the two layers together to kind of get this slightly textured thing. Background, and then just like did some basic sketching really at the start of the video. Crap, I can't remember what it looked like, but I just basically did some random lines really, nothing special. And I just kind of did that until I saw something that I liked, that was visually appealing or stood out to me. And for me, that at the moment, that's been quite panelled glass and quite polygonal armour and flesh and skin and stuff, and like rubbery, very like, I don't know, I guess I take some inspiration from like H.R. Geiger and the Alien Isolation series and stuff like that. But the Mass Effect stuff that's come out is kind of, did some drawings the other day. So I've got a sketchbook. I'll probably put like a little quick scan up on the screen now. Okay. And just showing you, but yeah. Let me get it up. I can't talk about shit. I can't remember. Here we are. Yeah, just like really. There's one drawing I did that's very similar to this. And yeah, I kind of drew some inspiration from that, I guess. But I've been very high on the Mass Effect series at the moment that's recently come out, and I really quite like it. Fuck, I meant to talk about like what I was doing in the fucking drawing, but it never happens. Never bloody happens, does it? Oh well. I guess like after I put down the baselines, just started going over some detail, just add in lines where I saw fit. I think one of the main problems a lot of people have when they draw is they don't know where to put their lines. And for the most part, I would just suggest, like, I don't. Most artists, I would like to think, don't either. They just kind of put a line down wherever their hand is at the time. That's obviously, convenient. You wouldn't just draw a massive, like, black line across your drawing, but, if you look at some place, like, around the shoulder, it's quite empty, and I think I ended up filling that in at the end of the video when I add a little bit of colour, which it's not my forte, painting. I'm not that good with it. Like, I'm good, but I'm not that good. Not as good as my drawing and my concept art and stuff like that. And here I took my base sketch. Oh yeah, I do like a base sketch with like limited amounts of detail, and then I make a new layer. And now I just make a selection. I minimized contracted the selection by a little bit, and then just selected some colours. There you can see it's just kind of, I wanted to go for like some sort of military feel, and then I just used the brush that you kind of see on the right how it works, sort of how it's supposed to look as it goes along. And then I realised that I've got this massive brush set that I should probably use one that's actually more actually suited for it, so I just kind of did that, and then realised that I was painting on the sketch layer, and I shot myself, and then yeah, I then got a nice brush that actually looked decent, started adding some painting. Nothing much, just like more tonal variation than anything. Just wanted to see what it would look like. Turned out alright. I was happy with it. Not majorly happy with the painting, because like I said, that's something that I need to like train myself to do. But at the moment I'm trying to get character designs down and get those proper good. I think there's somewhere around here I start drawing on the line work as well. There I start drawing on the line work, and I realise like a little bit later, and there's a small amount. You can see me go back and you're like, oh shit, draw some shit, and then have to go back and then do it. When I do my drawings and stuff, this one took about 40 minutes. I usually listen to Peter Draws, so I'll link him in the description or something. But he's just got a very nice voice. I guess he inspired me to do this as well. That and other people have been saying that they want me to start doing videos again. It takes time though. So much time. Something that, you know, people just don't have nowadays. Everyone wants to do everything, but they want to do it quickly, and people are so impatient. Life, man. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. No, it's not. I'm looking outside now, and I can just see these two massive trees in the garden swaying about, minding their own business, not having to worry about getting a job or paying rent. They just kind of stay there. Guess they do pay their dues. But anyway, coming up to the end of the video now. This is just some experimenting with layer styles. I always go through all of them just to, you know, find what looks best. And I found that there's actually one layer style that had a quite nice green tint to it, and it kind of removed a little bit of the yellowy saturation, but I quite liked it. I don't know. And then I went over the line work with a little bit of white just to kind of clean it up. And after that, it's pretty much done. I'll pop out like a high-res image of it right at the end, so you guys can see it. I've actually enjoyed doing this. Didn't think I would. Just talking for 8 minutes. Doesn't even feel like 8 minutes. It feels shorter. Feels like I've been talking for like a minute. Well, I guess time flies when you're having fun. I'll do more of these. I will. I'll get my shit together. Maybe put some music over the back. I don't know. Anyways, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.
You've got to be human.